This shit here forever. Here forever. I do this shit whenever. This shit whenever. This shit here forever. Here forever. I do this shit whenever. I do this shit whenever.
They know I went corporate, I upgraded all my LLCs. Still could point a finger, bet that low gon' get where it should be. A stranger walked up, popped him in his lip for speaking bad on me. I got rich 10 years ago off Roxy's, I stopped selling dope. Seen you cry up in that hole and sell, that's just a sign of folding. Sticks lay around my crib in every room like TV remote controls. I can't do no overhead, I'm built to be in full control. How they hold they nuts.
Yo, what it is, man? It's your boy 42 in the motherfucking city, bro. My nigga Gwapa, aka Gwapa, man. Let these folks know, man. Mr. Richigh himself, boy.
Y'all already know what's going on, man. I'm cool in campaign. We finna chop it up. 42 for the tune the folks back in. It's the big dog, Gwapa. Y'all know how I'm coming.
Speaking of tuning the man, I seen you. We ran into each other in the fucking city on some shit, not even on no damn music shit. First thing you said was like, goddamn, nigga, you look familiar, bro. I said, well, nigga, the same thing to you, man. And goddamn, I already knew you was on Money Move. I was just coming from a meeting, and we goddamn, I gotta link up with this nigga, bro, because I already seen how you was moving. I said, I gotta do something. Instantly, He didn't give me his music page. Nigga gave me the clothing page. That's how you know he don't give a fuck about none of this shit y'all talking about. So we gonna get into all that shit, but so you ain't even from here, bro. From Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago, but I've been around for a minute. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think I grew up around this motherfucker.
Yeah. What part of Chicago you came from, man?
Southside, Inglewood. It was one of like the roughest areas up there. You feel me?
What it was like growing up as far as like, cause I see you got certain values. I see, like I said, when I seen you, what you were doing, you was in the street moving around making money and shit like that. So who instilled those values in you early on and shit like that? Who put that in you and just let you know like, you gotta get to his money?
For real, like I came up like, I wasn't the one came up here like the wealthy big cousin or like, I ain't had no big brother, like we ain't had like our OGs was trying to still figure it out. So it wasn't like really too much of like a variety of men like older than me for me to kind of like look up to. So it was like we was struggling for real, you feel me? Like shit, the same type of time I was on, this nigga that's way older than me that's supposed to have this shit figured out by now. On the same type of time I'm on. So it was like, then I lost my father at a real early age. So
how old was you?
I was 8 when I lost my father.
So you became a man early.
But you feel what I'm saying? Like in the mix of coming up in Chicago, like in the street trying to get some money, like when I lost my father, I started receiving money like every month after I got a certain age, you feel me? So,
how old was you?
Like, I think like I hit like 15, 16, I started getting like checks.
Fucking your head up.
You feel me? Like every month I was getting some money.
Fucking your head up.
From me losing my father, you feel me? So it kind of like, I had a different bankroll than all my homeboys, but I kept it secret, you feel me? And a lot of niggas used to be like, boy, he hustled hard or something, woo woo. You feel me? So when I caught the whiff of like how to hustle and woo woo, it was like I had a boost. You feel me? Like I might get 4,500 this month. You feel me? All my homeboys, goddamn, we scrambling woo woo. So I got to goddamn play the goddamn I'm
broke roll.
You feel me? And the whole time I had a boost. You feel me? So I think when I hit like 18, I got a lump sum at once, and it was like that put me on a different bracket. Like as a shorty with this much money, able to move like this, and that shit stuck with me. You feel me? But I fucked up a lot of money like that my pops had left, like down there, all of it. You feel me? But like what I learned from that, like it put my hustle like on a whole different level. Like I got that shit back like 20 times.
You know what pops was doing that left you that money?
Yeah, my pops was like at the point where he was out the streets legit, you feel me? Like he was like running some type of like train station, like
shit.
Damn near was like right up under the owner type shit, you feel me? Like we was living in like, nigga, we had a zoo in our building. Like we could go, I remember riding the paddle boats, you feel me, going fishing in our building. I remember going to the arcade in our building. I remember going to the movies in our building, the cleaners in our building. Shit really going on. So just as a young nigga, I was 8, you feel me? I be remembering that, how my daddy was living his lifestyle, like, you feel me, the rich ways, the wealthy ways, like that shit stuck with me as a real youngin', like You feel
Because of the
like,
brand. So that's how the part of the brand came. So your dad instilled that even at a young age. So if you don't mind me asking, how did he, you know what I'm saying, how did he pass?
My father passed in a train accident.
Damn.
Asking the homeboy for a ride. Like, it was really like a 10-minute walking distance from the crib. You know, he asked the homeboy, like, drop me out, woo woo. And the homeboy tried to, like, beat the train.
Yeah.
Woo, the train hit the car, you know what I'm saying, killed my father, and the driver had lived or whatever, you feel me?
You remember
but
what
like, I remember being in the house hearing that shit.
That's what I was about to say.
Feel me?
That's what I was about to say. You remember where you
I
was
remember
at?
my stepmama coming in there telling me the story. We was in Naperville, Illinois. I was visiting my father that weekend.
Damn, bro. I know what that shit like, cause
I was at the fireplace playing with my action figures. I remember it like yesterday.
I remember that shit, bro. No, I remember, not remember that shit, but I remember.
Like, what they telling me is what I heard. Like, I heard my father die. You feel me?
So you telling me you heard
I heard the train in the car, I heard the crash. Then the news come on, then all her phone ring, then she crying, then she coming there explaining it to me. But the whole time I'm like, I knew this was coming, cause I knew what I heard after I started putting everything together, like boom,
bruh,
boom, boom.
You fucking me up, bro. You fucking
me?
me up. Yo, you good?
What you about to do? Appreciate it.
Real live interview, man. This real live shit, bro. This ain't no stage shit, man. Motherfucker just might walk up out the door with. But nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you fucking me up with that. So as a little nigga, you already knew, like, you had something that hit you, like some intuitive shit that hit you. Then like a connection with your pops, almost, I would say.
Yeah.
And it got
I remember my grandma telling me, like, sat front row at the funeral or whatever, looked at my daddy's body or whatever, you feel me? I remember that day my grandma telling me, like, I was different, I was strong, like my emotions was different. Cause I wasn't crying, I wasn't all balled up about it. But like, I remember being that young, understanding, like, and knowing when like an individual is gone, like it's over with. You feel me?
That shit.
Like, I don't know, I didn't been my ways for a long time, like with life, like. So it was like, I don't think I took my father's death right away, how people expected me to take it. You feel me? It really hit me harder as I got older though. And it wasn't like we had a gap. Like my father came and got me every weekend. That's why I get it from now to go get my daughter like that. You feel me? Like, so it wasn't like I wasn't seeing my pops, or I wasn't around, woo woo. Like, Shawty wasn't missing Christmas, birthdays, Thanksgivings. You feel me? Like, it's just I lost pops at an early age.
So you feel like when you say you was missing that at a younger age, I mean with an older age, do you feel like it was because of the guidance, jumping in the streets, knowing what the fuck to do, knowing not what to do? Cause like you said earlier, you had older motherfuckers that were doing the same shit you was doing.
Yeah, but see, growing up, I was playing both sides. My father, boom, come get me for the weekend, come get me for 2-3 weeks, I'm over there, you feel me? I'm in church. I gotta read the Bible, I'm in Bible study. They got me wearing penny loafers, you feel me?
Like,
they got me wearing slacks, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm hiding the gun outside the house, like I'm talking different, I'm talking proper around them.
Damn.
I'm eating peas and stuff for dinner, you feel me? Go back to mama, I'm back in Inglewood, I'm in the hood, I'm outside all night, you feel me?
You on the bullshit.
No man around, her boyfriends, I ain't trying to him, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm back sneaking, busting my little plays, I'm hanging with the gang bangers, I'm back in school, I'm fighting, I'm ditching. So you feel me? I was living both sides, so when I go over here, I had it. You feel me? So it was like auntie over here trying to tell my mama about my ways, and she know he ain't doing that. They trying to tell these folk about it, know that I was just playing both sides, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it was just weird, bro, coming up. But like, I don't know, I think all of it played out. It played out good.
Cause you was book smart and street smart with it. Exactly. Cause you can't be just a nigga out here in the street playing dumb.
I saw everything. You feel me? It gave me like an early age. It gave me like I was able to like choose. You feel me? Like the lifestyle. I choose the lifestyle. I ran with it.
So when you say you chose that lifestyle, cause I remember coming up being 15, bro. I was shit on the way here, bro. I was thinking about this goddamn incident, bro. 2 incidents, really. I had a partner from Chicago, bro, named Ant. He was from the west side, though. I had met him on some selling weed type shit, but he figured to go back to Chicago, then move back to the south side on some crazy shit. Baby mama up there. Fuck all that part, though. So he like, hey nigga, I'm trying to get some beans. So I know a nigga named Black, knew the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't expecting what to happen was finna fucking happen. So I'm like, yeah, nigga, I know a nigga. Crazy ass deal, like $1 a bean type shit. So he like, shit, I'm gonna get 500. So he like, shit, 500, bet. Pick him up. We go to some apartment, we on Brockett. You might know what I'm talking about there, right before you turn on Strokers. Right before you bust that right to go on Strokers, some apartments right there on Brockett right there, man. We ain't them shits right there, man. We pull in. He like, man, this where my partner fucked up and I fucked up at. He like, bro, let me get the money. I'ma go get it. Then go with him. If it was my money, I would've went with him. No questions asked. Fuck all that shit. So he get the money, he go around, nigga. We probably hitting the blunt. Then we listen to a fucking Bump J song. I'll never forget this shit. Listen to a Bump J song. Pass that nigga the blunt. Fa. That nigga look at me. Grab the gun. He go around the corner. He like, yo, this nigga's gone, man. This nigga's gone. We riding around the hood. He like, nah, nigga, I gotta kill this nigga. I'm like, yo, fuck all that shit. He like, nah, nigga.
It's in my city. Yeah.
He like, bro, I'm from Chicago, nigga. It ain't riding like that. So this was years ago. So they talking how it is now. So was it like that back then? Do you think it's wilder now or wilder back then? Saying that story, knowing how he was older. So basically he been on the bullshit. So is it like that now?
It's really the same, bro. It's just different time, different era. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
I personally feel like, shit, I think it was wilder back then. You feel me? Like, the shorties these days couldn't, I don't think they could live them times.
You don't think so?
I don't think, you feel me? I think it was a little tougher back then when we coming up.
So when the last time you been back to the city?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, and you ride through just like a regular?
I go to the city a lot, not announced, to be on the safe side, you feel me?
Yeah. So, but you still ride around as if, you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm definitely riding around.
Yeah, it ain't shit that's stopping nothing, none of that kind of shit.
First day I brought the vet, I was in my hood riding around, phone blowing up, bro. You in the yellow vet in Inglewood, you tripping, like.
They knew it was you.
Like, bro, ain't nobody hiding from nobody, nigga, you feel me? I ain't did nobody wrong, but.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is it some shit that you can't go back to?
Enjoy this shit, like, that's why a nigga on defense for whatever come their way, but
yeah.
I'm not finna be one of them people out here, like, tucking his tail and hiding to, like, I'm gonna enjoy my life, bro, like, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
I just been through the hood real quick, you feel me?
Yeah.
But how they hit my phone on the ace of like, that's dangerous.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me? I'm like, damn, you can't been through your own hood real quick. Ooh, no, that's dangerous, bro.
That shouldn't even be the situation though, man. Not
when
when
want to kill you because they hating.
And because you got a fucking car.
You might see somebody you beat up when you 16, boy.
And they want to take you out over that bullshit.
Turn that corner and just hurt their heart so bad.
So what the goddamn? How long you was up there when you had it?
In and out.
In and out.
I got it from the dealership and got up out of there. I put the first miles on it when I left.
Damn. That's how you supposed to do that shit though, man. But see, that's how I say it shouldn't be to the point where a motherfucker can't go back to where
see, they ain't know that from an Instagram and looking. They like, it look like I'm just joyriding.
Yeah.
I come through and I'm gone out the state.
Yeah. Fuck all that. So how did you get into the music? Like being a young dude, like you say, having the money. Did some influence you to get into the music, or was it more or less like, fuck it, everybody else rapping, let me do this shit too?
I mean, coming up in Chicago, I was around a lot of niggas that was doing their thing. I had like cousin homeboys doing their thing, and like, you know how everybody feel, boy, I could do that, woo woo. So yeah. You know, I started writing a lot. Goddamn it, I couldn't like deliver how I wanted to deliver, so I just kept at it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like it was hard for me to pick up delivery. So I was like, you know what? I'm finna perfect and master like going crazy without rhyming.
Yeah.
But just making it make sense. You feel me? I'm like, I'm finna just walk my own lane. Like,
yeah.
So like, I just got crazy with the wordplay and the metaphors and like, you know how a nigga might be freestyling to you,
yeah, and
you damn near know what he finna say next,
but he don't.
You feel me? Like that ain't happening with me. Like I might go all the way over there. You feel me? Like a lot of people that know my music and know me personally as an artist, they know that about me. Like shorty wordplay and like how he perfect this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
So you feel me? Like once I got the drift of that, like I just like, man, I'm finna start dropping, taking it serious. You know, put myself around people that was doing their thing. on a different, you know, higher level than me and just work my move. Cause I had moved from Chicago after some trouble down to Tennessee.
Yeah.
And that's like when I really like started going crazy, cause I was like the new kid in town.
Yeah.
Having motion, you feel me? Women fucking on, like all on my wave, like niggas in the city rocking with me. You feel me? Like, it was like a whole new wave of fans. So it was like I'm like steady dropping, falling in the clubs, popping up performing.
You the new nigga in town.
DJs rocking me, so they just like adapt quick. Like who this new nigga? So I just started going harder with it. Then I drift off to Atlanta. Like so when I got to Atlanta, it was like it was a different level up. I'm putting in front of like a different crowd. You feel me? So everything just started coming together. And I just ran with it until like I bumped into my little situation that kind of like threw me off track. Cause I had went to jail, like what you was asking about earlier. So after that situation, it was like I ain't had the same drive, like the passion ain't even feel the same. And then I had a lack of support. Like everybody that was like supporting me and on my team had like kind of drift off to the next wave. And you know, being a street nigga, like, you know, getting some money and seeing a lot of money before you see a lot of money from this music shit, it was like, man, like, it was hard to like just love it like a nigga loved it before he got into that situation.
So what was the situation that you got in, if you don't mind, you know what I'm saying?
I had gotten into some trouble with a buddy, got pulled over with a buddy of mine that was driving, and we had got a gun charge and some other stuff, you know. And
some other shit happened.
Cost us a whole lot of money. It cost me so much money to where I had to figure it out when I came home, you feel me? So it was like I couldn't come home and like jump right back in it if I didn't want to, cause I wasn't signing no major. You feel me? My pocket was my budget. It's just outside looking in, I play so big and I come so crazy, folks like, bro, it's gotta be somebody behind him. You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie, I said that shit when you gave me your Instagram. I'm going through it and I'm looking at your shit, I'm like, God damn, who the fuck he fuck with? Who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And as I'm researching, I'm not finding nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's you. So when you caught the situation, so this was when you had the Gwapa music group going? Was this around that, or did you already have Black Heart up and going?
I think I had just started Black Heart.
So what happened with Gwapa?
Gwapa, I had, that was like my first label I started. And I had like people think like G Sambo my first artist. I had an artist before him that I really didn't go the whole black and white route with. It was just, you know how you do it, you feel me? I had another artist before him from Knoxville that I had like okay. And that's who I was rocking out with my first label, Gwapa. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I started that company out with some folks that had got into a situation with some law trouble, and you feel me, they had to do some time and whatnot, so I had really like branched off from everything, was like, bro, I'm gonna start fresh, like with just me behind this, you feel me? And that's really how Black Heart came into the picture.
And then cause with Black Heart, I see you got Black Heart Sports, film, goddamn music. It's more like a corporation than just a label.
It's definitely a corporation. You know, that's the tree. And all the companies doing the branch off. You see, like Richigh, that's even under that.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, I was gonna ask that its own entity or is it? Okay.
Tied up under one tree.
Cause even so, how did you formulate all these connections? So, cause I seen you had songs with Scooter, you know what I'm saying, RP Marlo, you know what I'm saying, Mozzie, RP Mozzie, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, you was really fucking around in the city to the point.
For a minute though.
Nah, I see that. Dog, you had, cause even Gutter TV, the whole shit with Gutter TV.
I've been around for a minute.
I see that shit, bro.
You got, it's like nowadays with the music, you got ones that's, you just put here, then you got ones that like, I got here.
You feel
me? Ain't nobody do this. I got here.